Lovely shot by him. XMS will chime in though, 2 Glock entries there. That should be the round, to be fair. That's really nice from him. But Happy does go down. Will be a 3-on-3. Bomb planted. The retake begins. CTs have not got a kit, and they'll be coming from vents, storage, and CT spawn as well. But a great setup from Envious, ready and waiting.
XMS has Scream in front of them. They're both going to watch the vent for now. Plesson looks like he wants to go through that way. Meanwhile, though, Curtis is inside of A main. Plesson hits the first shot. Easy for Scream to back off and focus just on B main.
Okay.
Curtis is actually going to pick up that kill, so Sixer staying alive behind the box.
CSGOfast.com.
Yeah, this should be absolutely fine at this point. Silver Molotov and the flashbang. Screams controlling the middle. So a player coming out connector, he's almost certainly done for. There he goes. He goes down. JT Walken gets 1, but he's on 8 HP. I don't see a world where the team's face before he touches the bomb. That's a nice shot. Now he knows the Scream is as well.
Goes up for it. 8.
And they get that run boost once more. I get some pressure there, but there's going to be a couple of nice kills coming in. Make it 3. Oh my god.
That's wrecking them, and he's going to get an 8 kill. Doesn't even need to. He got it with the gun before it landed. So 4 kills for him in the round. Going in against 3 players on Glocks that have good positions and know that they're on the flank as well, but they get in deep. Scream. 2 players going to face him. He gets the first. It's Sixer that actually gets it over his shoulder, but he's since gone down. It's got to be Scream going over the top. He's lost sight of him. Jaywalking's, how's he not? Okay, they've run away from each other. I thought he would have turned and heard Scream try and drop down. He's trying to bait him out because he's lost him entirely, which is going to give time to Jaywalking. So he goes aggressive, does damage, and now he can just sit back. Kit picked up, doesn't need to take this fight, but somehow does and wins it. They go 1-1 in pistols, but Ballistics with a massive lead. They had one. Scream's able to at least pick up Chorus.
This is tense.
Scream's going to rotate back out toward Skylight as well. Sixer on the way through, up close. Double ups is all they've got left. It's Happy that's going to be the last alive. He's going to drop in. That's going to be the game. It's going to be Ballistics taking down Envy.
Watching out here from the top of SWAT van, it's going to be now turning his attention to the middle as the smoke's rain on in. Peeking out Tabs and the first man to go down, and no trade frags in sight just yet. Ban peeking out around the smoke. Just going to be guillotining this push before it can get any work done. Keeve and Godby all that remain into the 2-on-5 we go as they go charging in out towards HG. He's going to be spotted within the site, but Batten causing some real problems over in mid. Mops this one up, no problem. A quick and easy 4K from him.
Rushing middle by the looks of things. Maybe trying to get a couple of trades here. They'll be happy with just 1 kill. I don't think that's going to happen. So Keeve now is given the call for his teammates, who will be rushing fully up middle. A chance for Godby to find a plethora of frags here. Gets 3, 4, maybe even the ace. Go on, Godby. Take it. Oh, next. Come on. Why got to be like that? Deployed. Molotovs as well. Will they use any smokes? That's yet to be seen. Godby challenge once again.
Yeah, he's able to find the first, but Karis this time there to trade things back. They don't account for next, though. He's going to be playing the angle for the first time. Now it falls on a Tabson, who lines himself up 2. And in the blink of an eye, we're going to see Batten 1v4. Tabson with a nice double kill there out towards Flat. And Batten left fighting for his life as Tabson.
Okay, Batten just kills himself somehow. Did he nade himself?
Yeah, I think he I think he just naded himself. Yeah, this round isn't shaping up too great. Karis going to get 1 as a bit of a consolation, but Keeve's already there to just go ahead and completely annihilate him. I mean, they're just kind of working against the grain at this point. Over at long, Plesson and Golden all that remain. That Molotov going to go ahead and force them back. And I mean, it didn't really help that Batten goes ahead and takes his own life to dodge, you know, padding taps and stats anymore, I guess. And so let's try and push out through long. Keeve just going to be holding the angle, and he's feeling it with the AWP right now. Going to go ahead and get himself 3. Plesson trying to make its way on through. Spotted crossing by Keeve over at long. Going to be tagged away and chipped back into the corner. 22 HP, fighting for his life. Next, going to have the crossfire set up, and the pop flash is raiding on in to allow him some damage out on a bat. And they first have to try and contend with these 2 players, let alone Tabson, who's now been worming his way all the way up through mid, able to now pounce on out. And in the blink of an eye, Tabson mops this up. It will be big to win that one out, 16-14. But I mean, they must have been sweating there towards the end. How long they should fully be expecting this. I mean, it's Happy last alive. You're going to be watched. And he already threw out so much utility there to try and make his way in from heaven. Doesn't have anything left to work with other than this 1 flash he's been able to pick up. Dropping into the smoke, not going to be ideal. Has to wait for that to fade. It's going to buy them so much time on the side of Envious. This should be their first round picked up, but no. Hyper's going to go in swinging, takes the first onto Happy. And now it's Sixer in the 1v1. Fake Defuse going to be coming on in to try and bait him out and making his way through vents. Sixer going to be aware that this is the fake Hyper now, just looking to try and stick things in. Sixer is going to be picking on out. The Defuse comes on in, and Sixer.
Come on. Overpass next, by the way. For those of you playing along at home, Mihu already trying to take outer. Seems he's going to do it on the T side as well. Good flash from his team. That's going to distill anyone that's outside trying to peek him back Sixer. Being one of those two players, and Happy is going to try and play off Sixer's information. Based on the peek, that's going to work. Deagle gets the kill at very least. It's not an AK grabbable because of its position. But Roland gets Sixer back as they've doubled up, tripled up in fact, to try and take the outer garage. And Happy's got no idea Roland's pushing through. This is game done. Should be another kill for Roland. Keep counting them up. He's got a 5. Ace to close it out from Roland. How about that?
As they look just to try and make their way fast in towards B. The actual peak coming in through Connector, and it's a perfect play from Kingwood, who completely shut this down between them. 3 frags, XMS and Happy all that remain. Bomb going to be dropped, and Mao's just executing his players mercilessly. Going to go ahead and take himself 4. Kind of come in late for this short play. Mihu within the slightly towards barrels has to really be the difference maker. What's going to have Mao here to help out? And actually, Mao's going to go ahead and go and take all 3. XMS with the D suddenly turns this around though. Goes ahead and takes 2 lives as he shuts this down. Does pick up the bomb. Going to be trying to boost up Happy. That Molotov does horribly miss its mark. Creates a nice fire show within the sky, and Hyper going to be watching for this boost to come on through. Actually gets the angle. Happy going to go down. Ooh. Oh, XMS! This man is a master of the taps right now. Goes ahead and gets himself a 3rd. 3 bullets, 3 kills, challenging Scream. He's still got the bomb in hand. 35 seconds left as he positions himself to try and grab control ahead. And you can see that Roland is going to turn his attention towards this push as XMS now sneaking on by. Has to watch out. He knew that there was a player up here towards A. Oh my god, XMS! What is wrong with you? He's going to go ahead and get 4. This man's only fired 4 bullets the whole round.
That is so ridiculous. Roland's perfectly positioned. Nope. Sorry, man, if he wins this, he's a hero, especially where we're about to go 11-10 for Kingwin, and economy's not great. Plants bomb, he's expecting the rotation to come straight out of B, but he's got a little bit of time to rotate back in. No kit for Spiro, so his positioning being this distant is actually quite reasonable, and Spiro tries to bait him in 5 shots! 5 shots, 5 kills. Sorry, Scream. Does find Mihu. This is still fine. They've still opened up quite a bit of space, but a gap in the smoke. Roland tries to take advantage. He's so low on HP. He can't afford to overcommit to the peak, so he backs off, especially with the unsilenced M4. They're able to see exactly where he is. 1 bullet is more than enough. As XMS once again gets to water, Sixer's going to back himself into the corner to play a reverse angle with the AWP, and Hyper needs to spot him, goes for the foot shot, they're back and forth, no scope battle, it's an awkward exchange that XMS has to watch, that leaves him open, and Roland's in. But the low HP XMS, he's got another clutch, another headshot, and Hyper goes down.
Looks like they're going to go ahead and rotate Hyper on out. Roland now left here alone. Mouse is to try and peek on in. He does get 1, but Happy's there to trade things back straight away. So the man advantage secured. Happy going to go ahead and take a second. Give him an inch and he will take a mile. Sparrow over a mid trying to hold this back. Does find 1, but he's still got a lot of work left to do as the rest of Envy just goes sieging up through Long B, who spots them out in the open, but it's going to fall as he doesn't do the damage on XMS. In the blink of an eye, it's all eyes on Sparrow.
I'm sure he's kind of cursing his luck in his mind that he's gotten this wrong. We can't really see his face. It's a little dark.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I said
concealed.
Earlier.
Witness
protection.
Yeah, potentially. That's a bit careless from Scream. XMS is low HP as well, but they've now established a crossfire set. As Sixer's going to sit backstairs waiting for him to walk out. Spiro wants to flash his way in. If he pulls this off, I'll be so impressed, but missed shot. There it is. XMS closes us out. 16-13. It wasn't exactly convincing on the T side, but they got there in the end. Limit his angle of approach toward the connector and gives Happy a free shot in the back as he tries to push back through. Hyper. Tech 9. Tech 9. Whoa, I thought he was going to get both as Happy sat in front of the crosshair. It's Roland left on 8, which is 1 less rounds that Envy will now have when this one finishes. If this one finishes, Roland on the 8 HP. Takes down Scream and Sixer. It's just Happy remaining, and he's got the bomb.
Making his way in very, very slowly up through Connector. Going to be watching through double doors, and I think he's aware now at this point that Roland hasn't crossed. You could see Happy rotate back over towards B.
This is actually... I like his thought process on this because he wanted to make, if Happy was close enough, he wanted to make noise as if he was going to mid.
Yeah.
And then he puts himself in an angle that even if Happy peeks through the doorway, which he did do, he can't see him. So he thinks, he's not here. Does that mean he's not coming? And then the flash off. This is actually quite good from Roland. He's bought himself so much space by just playing a really quick bait toward the B site. And now he's got the plant down in A. He's going to wait for Happy to walk back in, making a ton of noise. He has to be perfect on his shot. 8 HP. He's lost the angle, though. He's nearly stuck in beside the APC. Happy knows exactly where he is. He's going to go off, but Roland hears it. What a clutch. Pulling it back. 4 kills in the round. My time apart from him, so let's not talk about him too much. My stress levels have gone down. Spiro actually gets XMS, but watch this. Oh, you doubled up this position? How? We didn't consider that. Free kills, bomb down. Over the wall as well. Mihu's going to go back over and at least... Oh, I thought he was going to at least win that duel, but Happy's going to spray him off. So 13-1.
Right now on their CT side, only 6 rounds between them. And the map point of Envy and Mihu to find the first. At the start they could have wanted. Screen going to be going down. Smoking off long. XMS trying to make his way in. Six going to be here to join him. RPK grabbing control of the drop, and okay, he grabs it by the throat, shuts it down. Hyper and Rallen both fall as they seize control of drop out from Kingwin. And now they have the flank. Mouse has to rotate in to try and help. Ashbarrow going to fall in this round very, very quickly, looking like it could go the way of Envy. Mihu up close in mid. Mouse trying to hold off the eventual push in through Connector, and Mihu could make all the difference. He drops the bomb. Sixter going to be playing it up close. Has to try and trade this back, or else this round could be stripped away from them. Mihu going to push on through, but no, Sixter shuts it down.
That's overcommitment. It was a decent attempt, but Sixer's got the angle and he over pushes the smoke. Sixer reads it with his face already into the wall, knowing they were going to contest the bomb.
Six. Not a single dollar invested into this round. Default pistols across the board. No armor, no nades. And towards B. Very simple round. They're tracking the money quite nicely. This is a very low risk play. You know, there's absolutely nothing after that previous force spike. Golden will drop first. And I'm sure his teammates, although they are stacked in the B site, will follow shortly. They're falling back. That's clever.
Yeah, no need to go into the exchange. Into the beehive?
The beehive.
That's the beehive?
Yeah. Dragon's Den.
What's the Dragon's Den?
It's the den for the dragons. You don't want to go in there, really.
Okay, fair enough.
Very dangerous.
Happy gets an ace. Just look to his face, doesn't he, Sixer?
He does.
He doesn't have that deathly stare of determination, which most players possess. I think he reads well that the smoke was going to come out in front of him, so he's trying to relocate as quick as possible. Double smoke down. One quad. One toward highway, and Scream doesn't really care about smoke. He sprays through it. He gets Golden down. Continue to work by him, but gets the bomb. Of all the people he could kill, the perfect choice as they go toward quad. He sprays down both of them. I don't think he knew both were there, but the second bullet, the stray of all, takes JZ Walking's head off. Molotov deep in the garage with a smoke in front of it. I'm not sure that it actually lit itself ablaze or if it was immediately extinguished. As Sixer, AWP. Look at this. Shotgun op.
This is brave.
He's taking it from Kenny S.
How's he want that?
Sixer! Oh my goodness, he's got all three. That's why you channel your inner Kenny. By the way, he's not using Kenny's AWP that he was given. Maybe that's why he did it.
Yeah, maybe.
Next level. Karras gets RPK down. It's still looking good to be wrapped up right now from Envy on 15 rounds.
Yeah.
Into the site. XMS, good positioning. Karras has actually gotten by him, but I think XMS has an idea. Certainly will now. Ooh,
Oh, XMS.
that's a misplay. Sixer going down in the vents. He goes down in the sights. Bomb, not with the confidence yet to cross, but can easily do so. Should be planted. Throw it over. No smoke left. Ooh. Ooh, that was a fun little roller coaster. Get the willies in the tummy. Do that in VR. Let's get some VR. Has to be a kill from Happy as Karras oversteps the mark. Trying to get information early. When the bomb goes down, it's JZ Walkings. I like his full name, so I'll use it. That's going to try and get aggressive and do the same. Spots one out toward Tree. What a shot on Happy. Turns it around, but Scream's got it instead. We're done. We're done on Cash. And Envy trying to bait their economies lower. Having the pistol shooting early, because he's already taken some shots.
No, he's running out arch by himself, so I guess that's the way fakes out something. That doesn't do
Golden
much.
comes up quite shiny as he gets three and they spray out. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I mean, I guess we have to ask them. Maybe when they do the interview at the end, if we are talking to Envy, they can ask on the desk what the exact plan is with that, because that's a bit of interest to me as they try and fight back, but they won't get much. Happy 1 versus 4. Golden's going to walk in 6 HP. Smoke if that dissolves is Happy's death, and Golden's got his 5th in the round, excuse me. So an ace for him with a very good triple spray down to start toward A. They go with the pop flash out off of the chimney. It's Happy inside of the pit. RPK's already got plus and down. Happy's going to rotate in. Good shot. Round done. Overtime secure. We will finally get an overtime today. It's PGL. I was starting to think something was weird, or we weren't actually in the simulation anymore, and we found the real world, because we always get overtimes here. He may be required as well. Sixers got to be cautious of the fact that they're going to be going out from boiler. Spots the shoulder, flash in, tries to jump away. This is when RPK gets baited in, goes aggressive, but only manages 1 kill. He Utility slowed, and Sixers able to capitalize upon the opportunity. Karras gone, but has he discovered? I think he has. But Golden's been able to slip by them. They start to look back over toward the archer. Apparently not. Sixers got no idea. Good positioning? Yes, he does. I thought his back was exposed and he'd given up on the thought, but reconsiders, finds the kill. JZ goes down. It's 2 rounds in a row for Envy to get to 17. I feel like I say his name differently every time, Henry. But he's
might not have to say it any longer.
He's got to give us something different, though, to work with this. Happy takes down JZ. You're right. I may not have to say it any longer at all. Flashes coming out. Their T side was effective in the opener. It was the CT side that left them struggling and reeling to try and get it into overtime. Screams got Plesson on the way through. B side completely open. Bomb to be planted at Envy. Despite playing some very... Yeah, he's still over toward the A site. Starts to go back over now.
Love to see that.
RPK's got potential. So it's just Karras remaining. But Envy, after playing some very questionable and shaky CS...
They were saved by Sixer, man, honestly.
But saved by Sixer in this game, saved by XMS's ace in the last game. And they're going to make it through to the playoffs, which means they have a 75% chance that they'll make it through to the major qualifier. I think that makes sense. 4 teams, 3 out of 4 going through. Well, but they do it. They do it in overtime.
Rough day.
Very rough day.
Yeah, this is not the NBA that's going to win this tournament.
CSGOfast.com.